Over the last 23 years, I have been very fortunate to find some gold coins in the fields of Wiltshire. The earliest coin you could probably find around these parts is probably this rather nice example of a Gallo-Belgic quarter-stater. You can see the gold is quite debased with silver, but it's got a beautiful struck design of looking like a bird. On the other side you have a difficult to interpret what that is. It could be a horse's mouth or three men in a boat. Nice little coin. Found on a high spot on the downs there. This little beauty I found a few years ago. It's going again with the Gold Max Power. It's a gold stater of the Dubonic type. Triple-tailed horse featuring a rain guide at the top and what looks like a wheel below. On the other side you have a blank face there. It was struck from a one uniface die. Would date to probably about 20 BC, uninscribed unfortunately, but it is from the Dubonic type, and the quarter stater would be possibly 50 BC. The only gold coin that ever turned up in 23 years is this rather nibbled noble of Edward III. As you can see, he has a king in a prow of a ship there. It dates to about 1361, I believe. It's treaty period. Nothing, they don't materialise very often, as you detectorists probably know. But on the other side there you have like a typical noble reverse. Say it had a bit of a clonk with the plough, but you can't have it all. You've got to have them as you find them. I found this on a grass field. Been ploughed for the first time on an old footpath leading to a wood about a mile from my home. So I didn't chuck it back. I was delighted to have it, and after 23 years it's my only hammered gold to show. What you're more likely to find in a Wiltshire field are probably these half guineas. This specimen here is not a bad example of a 1789 half guinea of George III. As you can see, there's his. He was known as the Mad Monarch. He went mad towards the end of his life, and hence known as the Regency period. But this one in the 1789 half guinea is a rather scarce one if you look in the coin book. You see it's not in bad condition. Lightning does strike twice, because a few days later, after finding that coin, I thought, well, there might be a chance of some more, and then indeed this rather beautiful half guinea of George I materialised. It dates 1727, which was the last day of his life, so it is a little bit more scarcer than the previous example. Rather beautiful incised dies there. Got the old shields, and quite a scarce date. And these are George I's half guineas are exceptionally hard to find in any condition. You would be glad to have found that, but I think a few years later I managed to find yet another half guinea. This was on a field that had a detecting rally on, believe it or not. All managed to miss it, including I, who searched it a few times before. It was found right amongst all the rubbish. Is Charles II. Looks like it's very spend-worn. I think it would have had a long circulation, and very delighted to have found it. Who wouldn't be? An 1858 half sovereign of Queen Victoria, also materialised in the Wiltshire fields, as you can see. Rather wonderful condition. A little bit worn on the rim, but so you've got to take them as they come. superb example. That's a little like the way it glints in the light there. You can't knock it when the old gold comes up, because to say it's a very rare in these parts. Hope you enjoyed looking at my gold, and one day I will endeavour to show you some more. Thank you very much.